All right, hey guys, how's it going? Um, this is a rare treat. You guys don't normally get to see inside the studio, but I'm here. I'm going to be doing a lot of glazing work today, so I figured one, I'd show you around the new space because I don't know if you have actually seen the new space or not, and then also just let you watch as I glaze the work. So I'm going to turn you guys around. Did that work? No. Okay, so anyway, happy Sunday, by the way. Um, so this is the new space. It's probably double the size. Well, it is double the size, but um, it's pretty nice and spacious in terms of tables and seating area. I can see that this bowl is about to fall. My Velcro is not working. So I'm gonna have to come up with another way, oops, of putting that up. But Velcro works on some things, but not all things. So we'll stick that there. Okay. So this over here, this is where our paint is. Little station with supplies and stuff. This is where folks put their finished pieces and where the glazed pieces go. Then these are all the shelves of all of our product. So we have a lot of different items. Some larger figurines, some boxes, jewelry boxes, trinkets, masks, some Disney figures. We have a whole shelf of like small figurines. Our figurines are super popular. So then we've got some drinkware. These I think are awesome. The tiki tumblers. Yeah, and then our plates. We got some fun little different platters and stuff, chips and dip, more household kitchen things, and then vases and more like housewares. The cool thing is that we have a whole nother room for a party space. So we can have a party going on at the same time that we have folks in the rest of the studio. So this can hold about 14 people seated. And so then this is the view from the party room. So that's our little counter work area. That back there is storage. And yeah, so I'll show you the storage. So this is kind of the extra bisque and stuff that we keep on hand. This is paint and other supplies. We've got some great windows, so you can see right across there. Hey, Hyunju, how's it going? Right there is where you can park, and then there's an entrance literally like right across from this entrance to the building is how you get to our spot. So Tacoma Dome Station, we are right across the street from that. Hey, Travis. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then another 2 windows in the party room. So lots of natural lighting. We've got the big vaulted ceilings in here that have the skylights. So it's a really, really great space. So all these little things I have painted to kind of show you different designs or techniques. So yeah, it's fun. Yes, all those things are ready to be painted. Okay, so I'm going to prop you guys up here so you can see, and then don't mind me if I end up having to leave the camera because I may have folks coming in to paint. So, but I figure you guys can kind of just be here and watch. Hi, how are you?
So I just have to find out
Yeah.
when I could come with my granddaughter.
Yeah, we're open on the weekends. Fridays 11 to 3, 5 to 7, and then Saturdays 11 to 6, and Sundays 1 to 4.
Sunday 1 to 4. Okay, so on a Sunday I could come in with her. Okay, so basically, how much does it cost?
So it depends on the piece. All of our prices are priced. You pay that plus tax. That includes the piece, the paint, the glaze, and the firing.
Okay.
So all of our prices are inclusive of everything. Yeah, so have a look around. Nope, they're on the board. So the large boxes, that shelf there, those are all 26. Yeah. Yep. Yes. So all those figurines on that shelf right there, those are all 14.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks.
Yes, you're welcome. We also do parties.
Right, I noticed, yeah, that you do
Yeah.
night out and things like that.
Yep.
Well, what a great idea, because I just happened to be involved to a group of women that would love to do.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we just we've had groups from church groups. We just had a group of ladies from the Red Hat Society in to paint yesterday. So.
I have a couple of church groups
Oh, nice.
I belong to, so I will take your word.
Okay, sounds great. Yes, thanks for stopping by.
All right.
Have a great day. You guys do a great job. All that looks really cool. Thank you. Yeah, come on in. Look around. Hi.
Big colorful flyers, so kind of hanging out there on the easel.
I don't think I have any more of those. Hang on.
Okay, I just, I'd love to,
Like
be
to
able
post
give it-
someplace.
Yeah.
See. Oh, I do. Yep. Yes.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Ooh, the green glaze. I'm glad I'm here to see this. Hyunju, is that Helen? Is that you? I don't remember. Okay, so I'm going to do the clear glaze on things now. So all of the things that you can see right here. Yes, it's okay. That's what I thought. So this is our clear glaze, Pure Brilliance clear glaze brush on. So this is super thick, so I'm actually going to water it down because I think we had some pieces that it was too thick and it got burnt, which is never fun. So test this. Yeah, it's a little thick. So usually just add to it. And that helps the consistency of it. So you want it to be, yeah, this is much better. Okay, so each piece needs about 2 coats of the glaze. So you will see me do some pieces. So like this brown area, I'm not going to glaze because when we have glazed brown in the past, it ends up looking kind of milky. So I will glaze everything but the brown. Same as some of the other pieces. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna get it all over me, I think. So, okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna do this Little Mermaid here, and you'll see it just gets painted on. So just like they paint the colors on, I'm painting the glaze on. And so people are like, oh, can I use that green color? I'm like, well, if you try to paint it with this green color, it's gonna come out clear. Because this is just, it's a clear glaze. So it fires clear. So it looks green. So it's kind of like when you use, I don't know, like spackle that goes on I think we've used spackle that goes on pink or purple, but it dries white. It's kind of the same thing. So yeah, so just doing this, painting it. Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, there was music playing and I didn't want it to interfere with this, so. All right. So yeah, usually 2 coats goes on. And I usually try to do thinner coats because again, you want it to be a nice clear glaze, but not to be cloudy or hazy. We got outside a little bit in the garden this morning and we're taking a look at everything. It's starting to get nice and springy. So just kind of taking inventory of what we're gonna need to do. And yeah, so that was nice before I headed here to the studio. Okay, so you can't really see this. Travis, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So you can see she is been painted for the first coat. Let's see. So if you don't put the glaze on the brown paint, what does it end up looking like after firing? Well, let's see if I have an example of the brown glaze. I'd have to look at a customer piece, I think. Well, no, this is one. So this little guy right here only got glazed, I believe, on his nose. Yeah, this one did not get glazed. So you can see it still fires up shiny, but it's not milky. So technically the glaze that we use, the underglazes, we use Duncan Concepts. Okay, hang on, I may have to end this. I will be back. Okay. Okay, so you guys are back. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. So yeah, so it does still come out shiny. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Hang on. So we use an underglaze for bisque. That's what we use. So technically the paint that you're using is you're glazing it. But there are times that if you don't get enough coats on it, or if you leave parts unpainted, then it's not gonna be clear and it won't be food safe. So we do this to make sure that it's kind of sealed. But for the figurines, they don't have to be food safe. And we also don't want them to turn out milky. So there we go. All right. This one is impressive. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I can't wait to see how this turns out. So, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and glaze the inside of it. The only things we can't glaze are the very edges where it sits on the kiln shelf. So there are sometimes we can make an exception and it can be stilted, but you can't really stilt everything. So yeah. I know, the painters that come in here are amazing. Oh, I said you can't paint that, and then I painted it. But usually what I have to do is I have to go through and clean all the bottoms and make sure that everything is clear anyway, before it gets packed to go to the kiln. So. Sometimes it's also kind of relaxing to, okay, I think I'm distracted. That's what's going on. But I also know I'll have to clean this up later anyway. Okay. Thanks for the content. Any ride along live sessions planned? Those are my favorites. That would imply that we have to go someplace. I don't have any trips planned to Seattle anytime soon. I'm trying to think if I have any others. I was recently out at Vashon Island, but it's kind of hard to try to do live streams from there because the connection isn't always the greatest. Like even to try to do a video call with Herschel, I was having some challenges. So I wasn't able to really do that. No, one thing I've also, oh, you liked Portland videos also. Yeah, thank you. Oh, and I did do some videos from Albuquerque too. I think when I was there with my students. So, the inside. This looks like an Us mask, doesn't it, from the inside? Oh, so we watched Candyman last night because Herschel was like all hyped about the new one, and I had never seen it before, so we watched it last night. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was all right. But yeah, ride-alongs. I'll have to try to do something. If you pay attention, Candyman says a lot about social issues more than it being a regular horror movie. I did kind of catch on to that in terms of back in the 90s, they were, because that was made in 92, and how they were talking about like being at Cabrini Green, and like the only time white people are there are they're there as police, or they're there as social workers or whatever. So I thought that was interesting that sometimes I think we are like, oh, people have never been hip to social and racial issues before now, but no, they were making statements like that in movies back then. But yeah, I don't know, it was interesting. I'll watch the new one when it comes out, I guess. Sorry, I guess you can't really see me as I'm painting these things, so maybe I'll turn you here. Is that better? Yeah, you can see now. But yeah, I watched Us, and I thought it was hyped up more than what it should have been. Also, I will tell you, I was not feeling the greatest then, and so I had taken some Aleve PM, and so that had started to kick in when I watched it. So I was a little tired and a little sleepy when I was watching it. So maybe I need to give it another shot. Okay, so I think she is good for now. I gotta get rid of my fingerprint on that. Hunters is done by Jordan Peele also. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard it's about them like hunting Nazis, right? Something like that. I did like Get Out. I did like that. And I'd be willing to give Us another shot, but oh, I also watched Midsummer because everybody was raving about that, and I was not a fan at all. Herschel definitely was not a fan. I just, yeah, I didn't like Hereditary. I thought it was kind of stupid, and I definitely did not like Midsummer either. The guy who does those movies definitely has a thing with like naked people in like very awkward situations. It's just, yeah, not my thing. Couldn't get into it. So this is the top of a pineapple box, in case you're wondering. Okay, so there's that. So what are you guys doing on your Sunday? My kids are at their mom's, so you're just enjoying the quiet. Nice. Spending time with George. He says hello, and then he goes to work soon. Hey, George! Gio Gouda. Travis, how many kids do you have? You have 2? Two, a boy and a girl. Nice. Okay. Gotta get into all the nooks and the crannies. Okay. All right, let's do the base of the pina. Okay. And I'm just gonna stick my hand inside because this is what works the best. You look a lot more relaxed and enjoying yourself at the studio. Yeah, you know, it's just kind of fun. I'm able to just kind of, well, normally when I do this, I just kind of zone out. I'll have tunes playing, I'll zone out. Sundays are usually a pretty quiet day at the studio. And a lot of times this is when I'm doing the glazing from Friday and Saturdays, folks. So, it's nice. I need to work on my marketing for a class that I want to do coming up. I think I'm going to do it Friday the 20th, and do a copy me class, with a chip and dip platter. And so I already have the chip and dip platters ordered, or I already have them in my possession. So I just need to set up the marketing and everything so I can do that. So that'll be a facilitated workshop, of a chip and dip platter that I have painted in the past. So that'll be fun. And then I have done playing with some other techniques and stuff, that I'd like to do some like, adult and child activities. I don't want to be exclusive and just say mommy and me or daddy and me, because sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's nanny, sometimes it's me, auntie, sometimes it's uncle, sometimes it's grandma, grandpa. So, okay. But one of those is painting with bubbles, and it's actually really fun. Super cool too. I posted a picture of them. Posted a picture of them in Discord. Oh, cool. Travis, your kid's name is Kai. That's also my nephew's name. Oh, I'll have to check Discord later. Fun fact, if we were going to have a boy, his name would have been Zachary Malachi, and Malachi would have been spelled K, like Malakai. I also have a friend whose baby's name is Kai. It's a pretty cool name. But keeping with the ZMW, if we had a boy, it would have been Zachary Malachi. So he would have also been a ZMW, as all the girls are. I'll get the other pieces that I missed in the second coat. Okay. That one is good. All right. Let's do our little bat friend. Sorry, I'm not super talkative. This just takes, hey Calvin. Yeah, a cute bat. Okay, if you thought the bat was cute, look at the little bunny. A little blue tail. So, let's do the bunny. Oh, did anybody watch Love is Blind? Just in time for Easter. My birthday's on Easter. Oh, it is super cool. That's exciting. Do you like Easter candy? 'Cause Easter candy, I think, is the best. The best holiday candy. Okay. And we have, I've been told this is Dumbledore. Isn't he cute? I had a group in here yesterday. They were all super talented painters. Just the details that they put into all their pieces. Okay, so let me paint his little hat. Hi, how's it going?
It's going
Good.
kind of a slow day.
Yeah.
It's a slow start.
Yeah, just I turned the radio down because I'm doing
I turned it down because before you even got here, it was so cotton picking loud. I heard it all the way downstairs.
Okay.
Because I used the bathroom downstairs, and I heard it down there, and it's like.
well, because I'm doing a
Wow,
YouTube live stream,
And I kind of.
and so
I
it'll.
heard you over here, and it's like, okay, I don't know if that's too loud.
So I turned it down because otherwise they'll demonetize my video for using.
Because
yeah. So
because there's music in the background.
yes.
Yep.
You don't eat too much candy. Still love the chocolate eggs though. Yes. Hirsch George and his friend Lee are playing a round of Apex like. Well, that's why Hershey's not on the live stream. Oh, see the hazards. I get green spots. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Laura, right?
Yes.
My gosh, the pieces came out amazing.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh, good.
The
Zoe
bowl
was
is
telling
beautiful.
me it is. So she said she had this nightmare that she didn't put enough coats on it.
Oh
and
no,
so
it's beautiful.
We came and got it, and it was like all
And
off
Bigfoot
white.
is spectacular.
It is.
Yes.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
See you later. Oh yes, Mr. Hoppy. Bop, 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 bop. So Lee, that's Riggs then, right? On Apex. All right. There we go. Still playing Rogue. All right. Because any time is the right time to paint a snowman. Doot, 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 doot. Isn't he cute? So fun fact on this, I actually had the customer call me back yesterday and ask me, she told me that she forgot to paint her nose orange and asked me if I could paint her nose orange. So I said yes, I would. Mr. Snowman's feeling a little green around the gills. Horsies. We had 3 horses painted yesterday. Your choices are so cute. Thank you. So this one's going to be a little bit trickier because it is all brown. And so I think I'm just going to paint here. And we'll leave it at that. This one, I'm going to glaze the tail. And the face. So we actually have 2 different places that we fire with, which is nice because one, their kiln has been down, and so we work with a place called Spun in here in Tacoma. They're in Hilltop. They're a ceramic studio, and we work with them to do our firing. We also work with a local artist, Chubsy Dragons, and she also has a kiln. So between the 2 of them, we're able to get everything fired. So Spun's kiln has been down, so we were able to work with Chubsy Dragons to get our stuff fired. So, and I think I have, oh maybe not, I don't know. I usually end up going home with green on me, so green with envy. No, not really. So yeah, so it's been good that we've had 2 options to do our firing. And when I fire with Chubsy Dragons, I'm able to load and unload the kiln, so I've gotten experience with that, which has been good. It is certainly like playing Tetris, trying to load a kiln, because nothing can be touching each other because it will stick. So you have to make sure that you can pack it tight, but leave enough space to where they won't mold onto each other. The future business growth goals would be for us to have our own kiln, but until then, we are using our resources and working within the community. So that's good. It's been good. how long is a fire session? So usually, I don't exactly know how long it fires for, but it usually they'll put it in the evening, and then they're ready the next. Like if they fire at 6, they're usually ready for pickup by the next in 24 hours. Hi. Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. You have any questions I can help you with?
No, can we watch for a little bit?
Oh, sure, absolutely. So all of these pieces have been painted with the underglaze, and so they're getting a coat of clear glaze now. So the green is the clear glaze. So when it goes into the kiln and fires, it's just a nice protective shiny coat.
So after this, you could.
They'll go into the
Okay.
kiln.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How long does it take to do that?
For the kiln, it's about I think like a 12-hour process.
Really?
From it heats up, cooks everything, and cool down.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how much do you sell that piece for?
So we actually sell the unpainted bisque. You guys buy the piece, you paint it, we glaze it and fire it. So
Somebody
it
actually bought that.
somebody paid and painted this, and then they'll come and pick it up when it's done.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so you feel free to look around. You'll see, so everything starts out as white, and then when it gets painted, it looks kind of chalky-ish, and then there's finished pieces around.
So how much is that piece?
So this one, I think our tumblers are $13.
All that work? What? I was thinking at least like 40, 50 bucks.
Well, so they painted this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did the work to paint it. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Good.
I'm gonna move across the street.
Oh, awesome. Welcome.
I'm Jennifer. I know we met one
I'm
time
Noelle. Nice
when
to
were
meet you.
First moving across.
Okay. Hi.
Christina.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Travis. So
Hi,
this is
Travis.
My daughter. So
Awesome.
We're trying
So
to.
you're doing gallery work?
Yeah.
What kind of
I do
art?
pour painting and
Oh,
I
cool.
do posters and stuff. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
So
Awesome. Well,
trying to make a
welcome.
wall that looks
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of good. So we're gonna go to the fabric store and get some more of this. So.
Oh, very cool.
So she was wondering. She was one of my. I think when I first saw you a few months ago when you were moving across.
Oh, yeah.
I said my kids were a little tiny. And we used to
Oh,
make
that's
these."
right.
So
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
one of them that we used to do this all the time. They had one of these at South Hill Mall 25 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, did I talk to you about getting a space?
I think so. I was talking to you about how much it cost.
Yeah, and I gave you
everything.
Doug's information.
Yes, yes,
Oh, well,
yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Super cool.
So he said there's no spaces open. And I really liked your space down there that you moved out of. I thought, oh, that'd be a perfect little spot.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
He says everything's full, so I don't know. He was kind of funny, but she was wondering about if she did a set of dishes.
Uh-huh.
Are they like? Can she use them for household dishes
Yeah.
and everyday use?
Yeah, absolutely. It's all food safe.
We're moving within the next month or so, so I'm like, oh, instead of going buying new dishes, because I've been needing some new ones anyway. I'm like,
Yeah.
I should come in here and paint. I haven't done that since I was like 5.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Is there like like if I did a whole set, is there a price, or are they all individual?
So when you say a set, what exactly does that mean?
Like 4 plates.
4
bowls,
plates,
and
4
coffee
bowls.
cups.
We could probably work out like a bulk
Okay.
rate. I don't exactly know. I could also, you could look at the catalog too, if like what we don't have, if there's a specific piece that you're wanting or specific style, then we can order it from the catalog too.
Okay.
So if like the style that we carry you don't like, we have like square ones and stuff in the catalog, but so we could
Okay.
work with you on that. We could probably work with you. I just don't know what that would be right
And all the
now.
prices includes all the.
Yes, so our prices include everything. So with that, like with if you're doing a set, that would probably be a whole kiln fire. So I'd just work the kiln fire into the price too.
How long does it take to like get something back? Like paint it and then fire
Usually
it?
on a 1 to 2 week turnaround time. So we work with two
Okay.
different studios. So we work around their schedule and our schedule, and we pay per kiln fire. So we try to have a full. But if you were doing a full set, more than likely that'd fill.
How much does the
So it depends. One charges 40 and one charges 25. So
Oh, that's not bad.
yeah. But yeah, you can feel free to look through this. Sorry, it's gotten wet a couple of times.
Oh, that's
but,
okay.
and if there's something that you like, then we could, it'd be like a special order. So you'd pay for the order and all of that.
Okay.
But, yeah,
Are you ever open other than Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
we can be.
But do you have to have a whole party to?
No, I mean, if you just give us a call and you're like, hey, are you going to be open?
We have animal plates.
I know. Well, my granddaughter, her sister's daughter, she was in here the other day with me, and
Oh, nice.
so I was showing her through the windows, and she's like, I want to come with my friends so bad.
Oh, yeah.
But then I noticed that it was open Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and she goes to her dad's Friday after school, and I pick her up on Sundays.
I see.
So,
Yeah. So it just depends, because we have little ones. One's not in school, two are in school.
I
So
met
it
your
just
kids, and your
yes,
husband.
yes,
and-
yes.
yeah.
So yeah, it'd just be giving us a call or shooting us an email and be like, hey, can you be
Is it
open?
possible?
Yeah. Do you
Okay.
know if it'd be like afternoon
It
or
would probably be
evening?
an afternoon because it'd probably be after school.
Okay.
On a day. So,
Okay.
And I was just, I mean, I'm sure I can talk to her dad and.
So
him
we could
meet
probably
us
do
down
like
there.
a 5 to 7 range
yeah,
in
that
that
would
range.
probably
Okay,
be
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, that'd be easy because
those, or
I
do
work
they-
downtown, so it's easy for
Oh,
me to
gotcha.
then scoot over.
That's not
Um,
allowed at my house.
So
Yeah, and
yeah,
I can have her help me do something over here and,
yeah.
because I was thinking on a Thursday, I'm gonna try and work Thursdays and Sundays. I don't know why they don't have somebody over there on Sundays. It just floors me that.
Sundays is
Sort
pretty
of
slow here.
Isn't that weird though,
Yeah,
that it's slow?
I don't know. I mean, Freight House.
I know, it's.
We get a lot of people who are like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't been here for 20 years."
That's the way I was. I seriously, when they were little.
And then we get a lot of people, "I've never been here. I
Yeah.
was just walking through."
And
so
she thinks she's never been here, but they used to come when they were babies all the time. She goes, I've never been there. And I'm like, well, I don't actually.
yeah.
If we were to order this Simplicity collection, would it have to be the whole case of stuff or just a couple pieces? Because I don't think I would do like 4 or 6.
So
And how many comes
for
in a case?
12.
well, in what?
And
So the salad plate. So I would just, I mean, I'd have to order it by the case, and then I'd price it out for the pieces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'd have to figure out. I'd have to do
Yeah.
some working, but yeah. I mean, so if you find something, because then I just add it to my inventory.
That's what this is.
yeah.
Can I buy this real quick?
Yeah.
Oh,
Would have magnet.
So it's
So
not
you're doing
allowed.
cash? So just $5.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not loud in your house. I'm a husky. She's a cougar.
Yeah, well, I work for UW. I went to school in the Midwest, so these
Oh.
schools don't mean a whole lot to me, but I work for UW, so. And a W is a lot easier to do than the.
Yes. Most definitely.
I could do a WSU, but not their
It's on the right
symbol.
side of the mountain, too.
Very true, very true. And purple is also my favorite color,
Right? Oh,
so.
that's nice. I know I had to become a Husky fan because my husband is a bar owner in the area.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They have,
What bar does he own?
he owns Loose Wheel, one in Puyallup and one in Tacoma.
Okay.
And then the Summit Pub in Puyallup on Canyon Road.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he had to kind of become a Husky fan. He's actually more of a Oregon Duck kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
That's where he was kind of raised.
You
but-
got a duck in
Yeah.
Husky
Yeah.
country.
So he has to kind of be a Husky fan because it kind of brings in the money for the bar. So. Remember the giant plate you guys did for Franklin? Yeah. She's alive, yeah, with all your guys' handprints on it. Except I think it was a bigger.
Uh-oh, I think I got glaze on my phone. Oh well. It'll be alright. Hi.
And then you can just add pieces, you can add salt and pepper shaker. Yeah. You wanna paint them, you wanna try them, or do you care, you're just gonna make it? Just whatever color you like. That wouldn't be like a all match the same color. And then they have pictures of
And if you're wanting to do this, I know the distributor that I order all my bisque from, they'll be placing an order, I think at the end of this week. So then it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get it.
Okay.
So like the
You
earlier,
do that, and if you didn't have one.
right. So if you want to do it and you know what you want, then I can get that stuff ordered this week.
Okay. Yeah, I think what I would want to do is like 4 dinner plates, salad plates, cereal bowls, and then
Of what we have in stock
Yeah.
here? Okay.
yeah,
I think that would work. And then 4 mugs.
yeah.
So,
Latte.
did you do like all of them the same colors? Love that purple.
Okay, so 4 dinner, 4 salad, and the rimmed ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 4 cereal bowls.
Yeah, and then
4 lattes.
4 lattes.
Latte mugs, cups, whatever they're called.
Those are big. They hold more coffee, right?
Looks like it.
You're gonna do 4 latte cups too?
Do a whole set.
Okay, so dinner, salad, cereal, latte. Do you have an email address?
Yeah.
Okay.
KRISTINAEVANS 43
VAN.
yeah 437 at yahoo.com.
So you leave those coffee mugs
Is that right?
on there instead of the coffee cups?
EVA no extra E.
Oh, okay. Okay, and Christina?
Does she think
Okay.
they're those are
So let
latte
me
cups? They say that.
work up something and then I can send you what the estimate would be and then,
Perfect.
yeah,
That'd be awesome.
cool.
And then after we get all those and stuff done, then we can add to like platters and stuff.
Oh
later
yeah,
on.
yeah, absolutely.
Is that what you carry all the time?
Typically, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're usually always adding different things, different inventory, but yeah, like what we have, we would tend to keep in stock.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Awesome.
How
Yeah.
long would it take them to paint all those? I mean, if.
It depends on amount of detail and
That's a lot of
Couple
painting.
hours.
We'll have to all come in there and do it.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
Yeah. We could do it while we're trying to set that up.
Yeah.
I'm off on weekends, so it would definitely be like Saturday or
okay,
Sunday.
yeah. So yeah, I'll just do the math on that and then I'll send you an email with
Awesome.
an estimate.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
That's super cute.
Yes, thank you.
We'll bring Sophie and show them all the stuff. So do you guys want to eat here or do you want to go to
You make me laugh. Okay. My little monkey friend. It's kind of crazy, and I'm here with it makes it feel like we're not as far away. I know, right? It's kind of fun because I feel like if you lived here, you'd be here a lot with me just hanging out. I think. So, I have a feeling I'd be asking you to help paint some of my showpieces. Oh, and this one's really fun too. So this is the top of a heart box. And these, so this goes together and it comes with the little key that I just painted here. Well, see, if you painted my showpieces, you'd be painting and you wouldn't have to pay for it. You just get to paint. So yeah, Sundays are pretty quiet. But again, it's fine. That's pretty cool. Somebody wants to paint their own set of dishes. That's actually pretty awesome. I've thought about it too, but then I saw how many pieces and how many hours I'd have to paint. I was like, maybe when I'm ready for that commitment. I've thought about like doing, of course they wouldn't be matching, but like having us all paint our own like bowl or whatever. But again, they wouldn't be a matching set. I also don't know. I mean, you'd have to have a simple design too, because like if you tried to get too complicated, I don't know that I could replicate it 5 times or however many times. And I am just out of glaze almost. Okay. Yep, I need more glaze. It's a little toasty in here. Okay, it's a good consistency. All right, so I'm gonna take my rings off for this one because I'm gonna stick my hand down in the cup because this is how I do. Hey, David. This is actually pretty fun. Yeah, it is beautiful. Used to paint wooden toys for chill. Yes. That'd be cool too. So this is a coffee travel mug. So it comes with the lid here. You meant children who had none. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's even better. Okay, so this is the easiest way that I do big mugs and stuff like this. And then I just paint on the inside. Okay, and then last but not least, the soccer ball, which is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm only going to try to do the white parts here. Although this one, I'm not sure. There may be some rough spots because I don't know that they did full 3 coats on all the layers. So I may end up having to do a very thin layer of glaze on this one. And this is a bank. And so our banks all come then with a rubber stopper. You're having hard typing today, you're dyslexic. Hey, my dad and my brother are both dyslexic, so no worries. How are you?
Hey, how are you? You can't sit down, so we don't have to worry about you. You and Tyler, sit right here, baby.
Is it just the open
Yeah,
painting?
yeah,
Anytime?
absolutely. Yep.
What kind of hours do you guys have?
So we're open Fridays 11 to 3, 5 to 7. Saturdays 11 to 6, and Sundays 1 to 4.
See, shops like this are so few and far between.
Yeah.
I like that
Hi.
teal color.
Oh, this is actually
Is it just
the
a base?
this is the clear glaze that goes on
Oh.
after it's been painted. So yeah, people are like, "Ooh, can I paint that color?" I'm like, "You can, but it'll just be clear." So yes.
I like to wait.
Oh, these are all the different colors then, how they look after they're glazed?
Yeah. Yep. Hi.
This is how they look after they, see, I like that one right there.
Do a coffee run.
Yep. Absolutely.
And then you probably, oh, I see, there's the prices on the
Mhm.
shelves.
Yep. All of our
That's
prices include the piece, the paint, the glaze, and the firing.
Oh, okay, great.
You just pay that plus tax.
Uh-huh.
Cute. Hey, it makes me want to paint something.
Yeah. Go for it.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
They
Tara.
got a little sharp, yeah, we'll have to come back for a mom's day. Let's do that. Definitely.
I like your sweatshirt. It's very colorful.
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
Don't touch that, the shark dude, did you see the shark one? I wish you were into painting. Cute little play stuff. It is. I'm glad we walked back here, we came here for lunch.
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
For
Yes,
lunch.
the food court's great.
Haven't been through here and I was like,
Yep.
let's go see what's new.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been here about 6 months.
Oh, well, see, it's been like 3 years.
7
since
months
I've been
maybe,
down
yeah.
Mhm.
I like that little cat. It's cute.
And that's a little bank too.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay, and all with teeth.
There you go.
Well, we're definitely gonna come back without these kids.
Yeah, please do. Here, and there's flyers right outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping. I feel so lost. Yes, we have a pottery studio. Yes, so we have a pottery studio. It's called the Painting Panda. So yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm not painting all of this myself. I'm actually doing the clear glaze on everything. So these are all pieces that have been painted by customers.
Yeah. You see what Barb posted with the rocks that on the walls? You could walk, like they have like the rock rocks and we make wider holders for them on the walls. And you can set rocks in and they have them all of those zigzag. I can see that. Yeah, it's cool. Like jade and different rocks you find, you know, like the rocks, like rock down.
Let's see. So now I'm just going through and doing second coats on everything. And then they'll be ready to be packed up once they dry to go to the kiln. And these will all be going to the kiln on Tuesday. What is the art scene like in your area? And I can remember doing pottery at the YMCA in Tacoma on base. Aw, hey Misty. David, Tacoma has a pretty active art scene. It's a lot of, it's a pretty great city for artists. We've got Hilltop, we've got downtown. Yeah, I would say it's a really good art scene. Very art friendly. We have Tacoma Creates, which is a taxpayers thing that helps to fund arts in the city and making arts accessible. Okay. Okay, so that's been done, that's been done. Let's do the snowman. Yeah, it's hot in here. Kind of. I know, the way I have to hold these things. Hi. We are open 3 days a week. We're open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. In the summer, that will probably change just so we can accommodate kids that are out of school, parents, and that kind of thing. But for right now, just those 3 days. And that seems to work. Ooh, no. Okay, trying to keep track of everything that I've done a second coat on. We are definitely going to make the move. Let's see. Does Hirsch glaze or do you mostly? It depends. It depends. The last couple of times we've kind of split it. We're definitely going to make the move to the area hopefully within the next year. We're definitely in the planning stages. Yay, Misty! My fiance and I also want to eventually move out there. Misty is in Philadelphia. Well, let us know if we can help you, Misty. If you've joined Misty, you should join our Discord. But the one thing we were looking at, because we kind of would like to move out to the country, but there's not a whole lot available in, like, if you're looking for anything under 200,000, you're gonna have to be moving out to the coast. So that is kind of the situation. I don't know what you'd be looking for exactly, but apparently Tacoma has the hottest housing market right now. So, you know, houses go for sale and they go to pending within 8 days. So yeah, it's crazy. Oh, you would choose to move to Issaquah. Okay, so pineapple's next. Bunny, all of those have been done. So pineapple, this, heart. I actually don't know how far Issaquah is. I just know that that's like over on the east side. And I don't know if I've ever been over there. Maybe. All right. That's not too bad. Google says 20 minutes to Seattle, but that's a lie for sure. In a helicopter. Although I wouldn't want to go in a helicopter these days.
I think that they give them to people down here, it says it costs
She bought a table. And then. It sounds like
Let's see. Okay, my very first trip to Washington, I stayed in a B&B in Issaquah, beautiful area. I live in Philadelphia. Hirsch and I have been very instrumental in helping us make this decision. I want to thank you all so much. Ooh, awesome. Of course, Pacific Northwest. My fiance visited SeaTac. We fell in love. Being from Atlanta, we felt different. I realized who you were when you mentioned Kai. How do I join the Discord? I stayed in SeaTac when me and my dad went last time. That's a good question, Misty. There should be a link on the video. Yes, that. Thanks, Travis. we are almost finished with this. I thought I was going to get to paint a piece today, but I don't know if I'll have the time actually. I will show you what I'm wanting to do though with the piece, in the hopes to try to sell them and make them move. All right, that's all she wrote, folks. I've got everything glazed. Right, and now my hands have also been glazed. Let's see. Okay, realize, how do I join the Discord? It was link on the, took my words out of my mouth. Thanks, no problem, Misty. Good to see you again. Gotta get going even though I want to stay. George is leaving for work, so I'll say my goodbyes for now. Bye, Helen. Didn't know she was live streaming. Folks, feel free to join our Discord. Dude, I told you I was gonna live stream. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and I guess I'll take y'all with me. You want to see Bigfoot? There's Bigfoot. Here's where our old space used to be. So you can see that was our old space. That's what we used to fit into. Okay, hang on while I wash my hands. I got paint all up in my arms. I usually go home with it on my clothes. Oops. Yep, I got little splatters on my shirt. It's all good. All right, so now, oh, I'm turning around. So I showed you our old space, and this is the outside of our new space. Like it just, it's amazing. Okay, so what time is it? It's 2:32, so I've got an hour and a half. So I might be able to get this done. But survey, how many of you use one of these? And do you know what this is? Okay, I'm gonna start transporting all of these pieces over. We're okay. Um, I need to paint that studio. I have to do that this summer. Yes. You think we should paint a wall frog? Maybe. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my mats. When you guys finally take that trip to Japan, how long do you think you will stay? I think we're planning, 2 weeks? But I think within that will also be a trip to Korea. So it'd be a 2-week trip, and it would be Korea and Japan. And so we were trying to figure out what's better. Do we fly to Seoul and then Seoul to Tokyo? And then, okay, so we're trying to figure out, do we do a round trip to one country and do a country in between? Or if we do Seattle to Korea, Korea to Tokyo, Tokyo to Seattle? Or do we sandwich one of the countries into the other? And so, I mean, we're planning like 5 years out, so it's hard to kind of price things out with it being so far in advance. But that's kind of what we're looking at, of how do we do that? So yeah. But I think overall the trip would be about 2 weeks. I mean, it'd be great if it could be longer, but... And actually, we looked at Airbnbs, and Airbnbs are actually pretty cheap over there, it seems like. Okay, so this is a gravy boat. But what I'd like to do, I just put a new envelope on my savings board for Japan. Nothing in it yet. Awesome. Nice. So this is a gravy boat, and I would like to paint this and make it into a succulent planter, because I think this would make a really cute planter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. I don't know how well these are. We have yet to sell one of these. I also don't know how many people have full-on fancy dinners where they actually use gravy boats. So I think being able to paint one like this would be, to paint one like a planter and use it as a planter, I think would be a better use and like a different purposing of it. And I think we might be able to sell them then. So I think I'm going to paint this. I just don't know what design to paint it. But I'd like to put little succulents or cacti in it. This also reminds me of Jeannie's lamp. So yeah, I don't know. That's been the hardest part. But I really want it. It's great unless someone breaks in. Ooh, yeah, that's not so good. So, any design ideas, y'all? We also have these. Okay, with my teeth. Look how creepy this looks. Okay, sorry. Make one side a desert with a mountain and sun. That's right. I don't know if I can do that though. And how cute are these? Little wall frog. Make one side a desert with a mountain and sun. I have a bad habit of taking cash out of my savings for bills and such. I try and take like 20 to 40 bucks and put it in an envelope. Yeah, that's true. I need to do that. Put some cactus on it. Other side, I don't know. Anime characters. I can't really draw anime. I also don't know any anime except Sailor Moon. But the little tree frog is cute, or the wall frog is cute too. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Okay. Okay, so what should my base color be for this then? Yeah, you can tell them about that. I'm not. So what base color? Gray? Or like a light blue? Yeah, you can tell them on Discord. You can show them on Discord. Okay, so what color should my base color be? I'm thinking maybe a light blue. Okay, so I think my base color will be this. What do y'all think? That is a good choice. Purple pinkish. I can always add that to... Okay, so this is going to be my base. Ooh, maybe I'll just do like some color swirls. Maybe. Okay, so I'm going to come around here. Can y'all see? I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to need a lot of it. Okay, so when you paint the bisque, you want to give it a nice little wipe down to get all the dust so that the glaze will stick to it. Doesn't have to be soaking wet. You're just wiping it with a damp sponge. I dyed a tank top the other day. I look like a trailer park hippie. Nice. I've been wanting to do tie-dye with the girls. I thought about doing some tie-dye like tank tops for Hawaii. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll tie-dye one for Hershey too. Yeah, Travis, you should post in Discord a pic of the tank top. Because they have tie-dye that's like a lot easier now, that it's like in squeeze bottles, right? Is that what you used? I remember when I was a kid, when we did tie-dye at like school or Bible camp or whatever, you had to do it in big buckets. And I feel like it's a lot easier now. Is that true? Okay, so we'll let that dry for my first coat. um, let's see, tie-dyed. I'd love to see. I hate Idaho's cold weather. I wish there it's warmer. Oh, David, do you live in Idaho? Do you paint fast? It would take me a bit to get that much done. I tried to do Seahawks colors, but I'm a noob. I just went to take a picture and my phone died. Ooh, idea, Noe. If someone is painting a large piece like that where you are doing, you can give them a thing like what we use for the square scanner to put paint in. Only if it's a big piece, though. Yeah, we can. Like these. So these are just little pinch trays that I made. And this is a finished one. See? It's cute. This is also one that I made. It's a little ring holder, which I put my rings on when I'm doing work with clay and stuff, because otherwise then this happens. I got glaze on it. My rings need a good cleaning. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more before I do another coat. I also, yeah, this may just be some color swirls. Idaho. We drove through Idaho. Thanks, Travis. You know, I got a man that picks out the good bling. All right, we're going in for the second coat. All right, so there's coat number 2. Let's see. You guys are such couple goals. Thanks. I'm planning to move to your area, going to Cornish College of the Arts. Cornish College of the Arts. That's in Seattle, I think, right? Restores my hope in my own romantic future. At David Hilton, you won't regret it. Washington is the best. I cannot spell. I can't math, so it's okay. Yeah, Cornish College. I think that's like downtown Seattle, like near Belltown-ish. Well, that will be super cool. We were just talking about, we've lived, it'll be almost 3 years that we've been in this house, which is the longest out of any house that we've had that we lived in. So that's great. We got really snowed upon this winter. It's all most. This is a nice color. The handle will be different. I think I'll paint the handle a different color. And I'll need some smaller brushes for my details, but we got a small snow here in Raleigh, just enough to cover the ground. I was disappointed that we didn't get more snow. Not that I necessarily really, like snow, but I wanted enough snow to give us a snow day. And that didn't happen. But in all other areas around us got snow. Okay, and ready for the third coat. Okay, that's 3 coats. Let's see. I heard a YouTuber say if you learn 10 words a day in a new language, you can be conversational in 6 months. What do you think? I was taking Japanese and gave up after it got overly complex. If I think with it, I think if I stuck with it, maybe. I've been using Duolingo for Japanese. My daughter's been doing it with me after homework, and she's been using it too. That's cool. I don't know. I feel like you'd be able to be somewhat conversational, at least able to communicate basic needs. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this. I'll be back. More traditional Idaho winter. Oh, I see. We don't have very many native Japanese folks down in the south, so utilizing what I do know never happens. If I complete the course on the app, read Genki 1 and 2, I might pay a tutor. That's cool. It's kind of hard to type on these little smartphones. It is. No worries. Okay, I'm gonna go get a stand so it's easier. Hi. Ooh, see how easy that is? Okay, now, okay, I've got an hour to finish this. What is it that I want to do? I'm so mad at myself for buying an iPhone. If I'd gotten an Android, I could have gotten much more phone for my buck. I'm Android all the way. I had an iPhone way, way back in the day when it was the iPhone 3, I think it was. You like to feel bougie? Yeah, I'm pretty far from bougie. A lot of times I don't tend to follow trend. Just kind of do my own thing. Okay, I want a good, smooth slate for my next layers and stuff. So, used to live in Spokane. I lived on the South Hill. I do miss Washington. Spokane was the bomb. Yeah, we haven't been over to Spokane. Somebody else was just talking about Spokane. We need to get over that way. All right, so how are we gonna do this? Sorry, we haven't been to Leavenworth yet either. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty cool there. Bring lots of money for treats and beer. Hirsch, are you still in here or not? Okay, so you're talking about mountains on this? Like mountains here? Or should it just be color swirls of like a landscape? So something like this. So like some hills and then some mountains. I don't know that I'm going to do a stencil on this one. I think I might go freehand on this. So something like this. Okay. Time to break out the big guns. These are my brushes that nobody uses except for me. So many of them all still have their special tip covers and everything. So I'm going to take this one, I think. I'm going to try some gray. Yeah, gray I think would work. Hi. Hi. You are adorable. Did you go shopping? Yeah? Awesome. Yeah.
So for the class, you guys have a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yes, those are open hours. Mhm.
Okay. So I need a code, like a advance, right?
No, it's just walk-in hours.
Oh,
Yeah. If you want to reserve a party, if you want to do a party like a birthday party or something, then you reserve that in advance. But those are open hours for walk-ins. We don't require reservations. Yeah, and you're welcome to have a look around. All of our prices include the piece, the paint, the glaze, and the firing. So you pay the price you see plus tax, and that's it.
You wanna wait for her skills to get better?
I have a 3-year-old who paints, and she loves to paint. So, yeah.
You can paint and your own stuff. You can do a dinosaur.
I'm here with the hair.
Dinosaur. You wanna make yourself your own cup and you can paint Frozen on it, right? Paint your Elsa.
Okay, no, Elsa. Where's Elsa? Yes, Elsa. You told him her Elsa.
No, I said she can paint Elsa on a cup.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I can make it one now.
You wanna build a snowman? She's like,
Oh, we do have a little snowman down at the very bottom.
paint him like Olaf.
So when you paint like how do you dry out? Just let it dry.
So you paint, the paint that you use is the paint over there. It's actually a glaze. So you'll paint it, you'll leave it with us. We do a clear glaze on it. So everything that's green, we've done a clear glaze on, and then it gets fired. So it'll be really chalky once you paint it. But once it fires up, it'll be nice and vibrant and shiny.
Okay, that's why I saw it.
Yeah.
Shiny, but
Yes.
you paint
Yes. It's kind of like magic. You come back and paint with us sometime? Yeah?
But the goal now is the goal thing is you can do it.
Okay, for fun.
Right. But I only have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You guys don't have a Monday to the.
If you call us, if you wanted to come in on another day, you can just call us, and if it works with our schedule, we're able to open up.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, are you thinking like during the week?
Yeah, because I'm asking my friend sometimes she probably want to do the.
Yeah, so we could probably do like we could like somewhere in the 11 to 3 range during the week. Just give us a call or send us an email.
All right.
Okay? Yeah, thank you. Thanks for stopping. Bye. Oh. Have a great day, guys. Okay. How's this looking so far? And then I'm gonna need Okay, is this even starting to look good? Um, is that a no? Are you not seeing it? Hi.
Looking at ceramic things, you can get for her and she can paint it herself. Oh, looking at coastal brands. No. There's a bunch of ceramic stuff.
We've got some flyers on the outside. Feel free to take one.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
They got date nights. Date night. You can cover it. Paint. Yeah. That sounds fun.
Okay, so the cool thing about this is if I decide that I don't like this, I can just wash this whole thing off and start over new. So if I feel like it's not going to be good. Which I don't claim to be an artist, so. Yeah, I'm not Martha Stewart, but thank you, John. There's a pop star that is a hologram that sings live in concerts. Her name is Hatsune Miku. Have you ever heard of her? No, I've never heard of her. That sounds interesting, though. Okay, this is starting to kind of look like boo-boo, huh? Maybe from afar. I don't think I can, I'm not as artistic as you think I am, hun. IDK what I did with the outbuilding key. It fires usually, so if it goes in the evening, then I'm able to pick it up the next day. So, if you just Google Miku or on YouTube, you'll see video after video of her in live concerts. Okay, I'll check it out. So Hatsune Miku. All right, how's this looking? It's looking a little more blended, yeah? Okay, so here's how the mountains and desert are looking now. Better, right? I'm proud of it. I think it looks good. I actually might do another mountain. Is Renton a good place to live? You're gonna mow but can't find the key. It's super cold again. Oh no. Renton. Yeah, I mean, it's just south of Seattle. Just north. I'm trying to think exactly where Renton is. Renton, Tukwila, that all kind of runs together, but yeah, I think it's a fine place to live. Herschel can probably tell you more about it. I probably should just continue this whole theme all around it, huh? I think so.
No, not that one, that's not mine, it's over here. Anytime.
Okay. My mountain's over here. My mountain's over here. Okay, so mountains. Yeah? Are we seeing mountains here? And then I will have to do detailing in the desert of flowers and maybe some cacti. Okay, so here's my mountains. What do you guys think? Oh. Let's see. Well, I was gonna mow. It needs snow caps. Yes, needs snow caps. Don't make them all the same height either. Then what about Queen Anne Hill? Of course, that place is a little spendy. Queen Anne is very nice. Snow-capped mountains, you can do it. Yes. I actually didn't even read your guys' messages, but I knew that there had to be snow caps on them. Yay! Yay! That's awesome. I guess I did make them all the same height, though, didn't I? Kind of. Maybe not all. I can make this one bigger. Hang on. All right, how's that for snow caps, guys? And I might even do some glacial. There we go. Not all of them are the same. Let's see. In the middle, I would add some like distant mountains. Are LPC and LCSW plentiful in Seattle? What is your website for business? Hey, Miss you joined our Discord. There are, I feel like, a good amount of jobs for MSWs. What did you say? LPC and LC? Yes, definitely. You got to be licensed in the state, which is why I'm not in one of those positions, because I'm not licensed. So you'll definitely want to look into like reciprocity of your licensing and all of that stuff before you make the move. Okay, so you think distant mountains? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds busy. Yeah, there's been a fair amount of traffic in. Nice job. I bet relaxing as well. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so I thought I would get this done in order for it to go into the kiln on Tuesday, but unless I come back tomorrow, I don't know that it'll get done. I'm going to sign out. Have a great Sunday afternoon. Thank you. Thanks, David. Thanks for joining us. All right. Have a good night, Misty. All right, so we've got some little flowers in the meadow. Sorry. So this is kind of what it's looking like now. All right. So there's a cactus right there. Oh man, sorry, this is intense, guys. And then I gotta do some flowers on the other side. I guess I'll go ahead and make my cacti over here. All right, so there's that. I need one more thing, and I need my white to do some details on the cactus. Okay. I think I have a finished product. Can you guys see it? You see? What do you guys think? Is this the key? If so, then I have it. But I think this is the key to the circuit. Okay, so I think I'm done, guys. Like I said, I still need to paint this handle, and I need to paint the inside, or I may just leave the inside blank and glaze it. What time is it? It's 4:08. It's time for me to close up. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish up this piece real quick, and then so I can get out of here. But thanks for joining me at the studio, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the live stream. It was fun, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. How do I? Oh, there we go.